Good morning. I'm Classy Lady. If you're tuning in to my channel, I am a new YouTuber, 10 weeks in on YouTube. I am a content creator slash reaction channel. I would appreciate if you view some of my videos and shorts that I have posted and listed. And also join me normally at 8 o'clock every night. I do come on live on camera. As you come in, could you please hit the like button? That will get my video or my live pushed out into the algorithm. And also, I would like for you to subscribe to my channel. So, again, my name is Classy Lady. Welcome to my channel. I'm just going to take y'all on a ride as I leave church. I'm headed home. As you come in, please hit the like button. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel, and that would be greatly appreciated. I normally come on at 8 o'clock at night, unless I pop on like I am now, and coming on. So thank y'all for coming over and choosing me and hitting the like button. And also, I would appreciate if y'all subscribe to my channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. I gotta wait till one of my church members is getting picked up by Metro, so I gotta wait for a minute. I hope y'all had a good morning so far. I did pray for everybody, whether a general prayer, whether you went to church, you going to church, you didn't go to church, you don't go to church, you decided to stay at home. If you're sick and shut in, if you're in the hospital, if you're facing surgery or a procedure, I always just do a general prayer for everybody for that reason and pray for the sick and shut in. So, this is a Christian channel. I talk about all kind of things on my channel, but I am a Christian, and I do reference God and Jesus at some point. I don't come on here preaching, and I don't come on here trying to sway anybody of any particular religion or their beliefs. I know what my beliefs are. So if you worship the devil and you're a demon, and that's what you believe in, this channel may not be for you. Okay? I welcome anybody to drop down in the channel and say hi. They got a little wave button where you can wave, or you can just drop down and say hello. And if you like some of the topics and conversations that I be talking about, you can feel free to engage in the conversation, long as it's not derogatory, racial, or insulting. That won't be tolerated on my channel. I try to keep it drama free, and where you can come and relax and enjoy some good conversation. And if it's a subject or something that you want to talk about, or we talking about, and you want to add to it, feel free to do that as well. It's a really easy, laid back channel. I am trying to grow my channel right now. This channel is not monetized because I need 4,000 watch hours, and I need 1,000 subscribers. The watch hours is not hard to get, it's the subscribers. But as you're watching me or viewing me, I would appreciate if y'all look at some of my lives and some of my shorts to also get my watch hours up. So, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, I guess I can pull off now. Oh. Yeah, so thank y'all for viewing my channel. Welcome in. As you come in, please hit the like button. That would be greatly appreciated. I hope everybody's having a good day today. Cooking something good, eating something good, doing some family time. That's always good. I'm just leaving my immediate family. We worship at church together, and we make it our business to be in church every Sunday. That was one thing that my mom wanted when she passed. That we were raised up in church, and we go to church, and she wanted us, even though she passed on, she wanted us to continue to be in church. So we all attend the same church, and so we pretty much that every Sunday. My good old dad wakes me, calls me every morning at 6:30. You going to church? And he'll say, "You don't sound like you going." Well, I almost didn't make it this morning. The devil was fighting with me this morning, but like the sermon, like it says, you don't fight, don't talk to the devil. That's what he wants you to do. He wants you to talk to him and engage with him. So whatever good thing you trying to do, he talks you out of it, or he steers you away from it, and try to steer you to do something that you shouldn't do. So all I say to him is, I just say, "Get back, devil," and then I don't talk to the devil. I just talk to the good Lord. Because like I said, once you start talking to him, he get in your head and start telling you all kind of things. Like this morning, I was started not feeling good, so I normally don't eat breakfast, so I had to sit down, take a minute, and eat a muffin. I'm glad I had it, and it just was all kind of things going on. Then I left home, and I always wear jewelry, and I didn't have my rings on, and I turned around and I went back home to get them. So that was a detour. But sometimes God would detour you too. If something going on and He knows something going on, He'll have you to turn away and turn around or do something different. So I kind of took it as both. I did. I usually get to church on early, because I go in and say the rosary with a group of people, and that's just praying before church start. So I do that every Sunday, because I get to church about 30 minutes early. So why sit in the car for 30 minutes when I can go in and pray before church? So I've gotten accustomed to doing that. And then church starts at 9 o'clock. And we have to be out by 10:30, because we have the second mass is at 11 o'clock, and that's for our Spanish mass. And so they be late, they run over you trying to get in church, but they will come with their families and things of that nature. So that's what's going on there. But a little bit of the lesson today was, one, was a miracle was performed. The other lesson that I got out of it is that God wants us not just to look at the person for the physical aspects of a person. Even, we always look at someone that, like, especially if we dating, we looking to see if they got long, pretty hair, the skin color. If it's a woman, do she have boobs, breasts, and a slim stomach? Is she fine? Does she have a big behind, and things of that nature? We look at the physical aspects of people. I want a tall man, nice looking, you might say, with great teeth, dressed nice. All of that is the outside, and God doesn't want us to look at that as when we're looking at a person. He wants us to look at a person's heart, because it don't matter what we have on us as a person, and it don't matter how many times you say thank you, Jesus, and hallelujah, and all of that. You can say all that. You could be toting the Bible every Sunday. You can quote all these scriptures and all of this, but how is your heart? Because you have people doing all of this, and their heart is black. Their heart is rotten. So you don't have to do that to try to impress Him, because He knows you. He knows you. He knows your heart. He knows all. He knows what you're going to say before you say it. He knows what you're thinking before you say it. So he looks at the inside, and your heart. How do you treat people? Do you feed the hungry? Do you help the less fortunate? Do you just do act of kindness to people? That's looking at your heart. So that was one thing, and the other one was man, a beggar. He used to beg and he could not see, and Jesus came up to him and got some clay and put it on his eyes and asked him if he believed, and he said he believed. And he said, well, since you believe, put this clay on your eyes so that you can you now you're blind and you will be able to see. And he had to go to the river. He told him to go to the water, to the river. I can't remember what the name of the river was, and I can't pronounce it either. It starts with an S. And go in the river, swim in the river, and wash your eyes. And when he did that, then the man was able to see. So that was the miracle that he performed. So it was more to it in the message and things of that nature, but that's what I got out of it. And he had one of the kings had 7 sons, and this man had 7 sons, and they wanted to offer up him to God, but he didn't want the ones that he had, the 6 that was offered up. He asked him, did you have a son that is another son? He said yes. So the other son was the youngest son, and he was the more nicer son or whatever, and Jesus chose him to use. And then become the king of David. And so when he did that, he asked the Pharisees asked the parents, do you believe what your son believed of this miracle that was performed? And so the parents denied their own son and said, he's of age, he can answer. So in other words, they wanted their son to answer the question and not them, so that they could still be friends with the Pharisees. So they wouldn't answer the question. They kept asking the son, and he said, I already told you. Yes, I believe. So they didn't want to be exiled, but they exiled him. But I say now that's something how your own parents. Well, yeah, and it happens today. Your own parents. Sometimes your own parents do the kids bad, or just like he got exiled. That's like giving your child up for an adoption, or giving your child up, saying that you don't want your child because of what you want to be back in society, doing what you want to do. You don't want to be bothered with a child or children, and people give their children up. So that kind of falls in down that line. If you really look at it, a parent don't want to be bothered with their child, so they give them up. Or they just are not tuned, and they raise them and they treat them bad, and they do all kind of things to them, and not being right with them. So it's a shame how people do and how we do one another. And we just need to get better at that. We just, that's why the world is so messed up now, because we can't get along. We can't get along with the people in our house. So how we going to get along with our neighbors next door, or get along with people outside in general? It starts with us. We have to see what's going on with us. Why we so messed up? What we doing? Was it your childhood? Was it your upbringing? Did someone, a family member, touch you in a way that made you uncomfortable, and you don't know your sexuality is on the line or something like that, and stuff like that, or you was beaten as a child, domestic violence? You need to seek help. You need to seek counseling. See if you can get in some kind of program. To help you as you are an adult. And if you have a child that needs some help uh, for whatever reason, might be child abandonment, maybe the mom don't want to raise the son or daughter, and they give them to, the grandparents have to do it, or say to give them to the dad, and they're wondering why you don't want me anymore, so it could be child abandonment. It could be children acting out from a divorce. The mom or dad get to dating somebody else, and they don't like that. They get to saying, "You're not my mom, you're not my dad." Hey, Lady K, how you doing? Welcome in. I'm just riding home from church and decided to pop on for about 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah, about 20 to 30 minutes until I get home. I hope y'all cooking something good today. I seasoned me a T-bone steak, and I seasoned it last night, so it's good and marinated. And I think I'm gonna sear it on the stove for just a little bit, and then I'm probably gonna put it finish it up in the oven, or I might just leave it on the stove. And I have a potato, and I'm gonna bake it in the oven this time. I'll bake the potato Friday. I'll call myself baking a potato Friday, and go put it in the microwave. And it wasn't a big potato, and I put it on for 60 minutes, but I was gonna watch it, and I was watching it, and so I let it cook for 20 minutes, and I say, check your potato in the microwave. Child, when I opened that microwave, it smelled like some burnt popcorn. My potato had burnt. Matter of fact, it had dried out, and it was really nothing. It was hollow. I say, look here. I was really looking forward to eating that baked potato this morning, Friday. So I had to resort. And I had some old-fashioned French fries. I had fried some fish, and I had made a cucumber and tomato salad. Hit the like button as you're coming in, y'all, please, and thank you. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and watching some of my videos and shorts. If you are not new to my channel and you've already subscribed, please consider watching some of my videos and shorts. I'm trying to get to that 4,000 watch hours, and I need more subscribers to get to the 1,000 watch hours. Right now, I'm watching a free channel. I still come on because I didn't start off coming on here trying to make any money. I came on here to tell some testimonies and tell some stories and just engage with people and talk about life in general, because people be having things going on and they may not want to talk to their family, and they come on here and they talk, feel like if they talk to a stranger, maybe they don't want something to get back to their family, so they come on here, talk to a stranger. I don't know them, they don't know me, so their secret is safe with me, unless some a family member of theirs is on here. So the secret is safe with me. There's no reason for me to be trying to look them up or go try to tell their family anything, because that's not my business. But if they come on and they jump in the chat and engage in conversation and they want some advice or whatever, either I can give some advice from what I know, or the people in chat will engage and give them some advice. And that's happened a couple of times. It's happened a couple of times. Hey, Janice, how you doing? Y'all got 7 likes and 12 people watching, so I know some people been in and out off the channel, but y'all 12, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. So yeah, I was just telling them about things that was going on at church. But yeah, I burnt that potato to a crisp, and I was like, oh my god. And then like I was telling the chat that I burnt my potato, and I put it in the microwave. I got some advice, and the advice was to put my potato in the microwave with in a Ziploc bag and put a little water in there. And I know you're supposed to poke holes, put a little water in the Ziploc bag and close it halfway. And one of the my subscribers told me that's how she cook her potatoes all the time. She said it don't have to be a big potato, which mine wasn't. But yeah, so she told me to put it in there for 7 minutes, and if it's small, put it in there for 5 minutes, and then see, and then you might have to put it in there some more. So just by me saying what I did to my potatoes, somebody came on and gave me some advice. So now I know how to do it in the microwave, because I really didn't know how. You know, I did it one time before, and I can't remember if it came out right or if it was too hard. It probably was too hard. Either I overcooked it or it wasn't cooked enough. It was either or. So, you know, just like that, you know, people can give you some information. Uh, like I said, I need to, you know, I want to cook me a steak, and I know that when you go out to the steakhouse, they don't put them in the oven, they put them on, but they have a different type of a grill where they can put it on that flat top, and it cooks evenly, and it cooks real good. So I don't have that. So I just have a pot, you know, where everybody, you know, do it like that. So I'm gonna try to, since I marinated, I'm gonna try to put it on the stove, and I am gonna do it on the stove, and I'm gonna cook it thoroughly on the stove, and see, make sure that it's tender. And if it's tender, I won't put it in the oven. But if it's not as tender as I want it to be, then I will finish cooking it in the oven along with the potato. I'm definitely not doing the microwave thing today. I ain't ruining that. This is a russet potato, so this is a good one. So I'm not gonna mess that one up. I'm definitely gonna put it in the oven. So it shouldn't be so hot today. The temperature is well, it's 79 right now, but the temperature is supposed to start dropping. We're supposed to get a little cold weather. We normally have a cold Easter snap, and I don't know if this is it or we're gonna end up getting some more additional cold weather. So this we shall see. But I know Tuesday is supposed to be real cold. So yeah, I don't think this is the Easter snap, because it's not. I don't think it's all week. So we'll see. We shall see. So, like I said, if you're just coming in, I'm Classy Lady. Welcome to my channel. I decided to pop on because I'm driving home from church to let y'all know that I did pray for you. I don't know your names, but I usually do a general prayer and pray for everybody for your well-being, whether you're sick and shut in. You may be facing surgery or procedure this week. You may be even sick. So pray for your healing and stuff like that. And I just do a general prayer, because I never know what a person needs. And it's always good to have extra people praying for you. If you believe, then the prayer will penetrate through you and help you out, because it's always good to have prayer warriors, and like I say, other people praying for you as well. So I do that anyway. So yeah, y'all not doing anything today? I don't think. I got out yesterday and went to the store I was looking for something for my cruise, some dresses for my cruise. I didn't have any luck with that. I do have some coming in, and I got a pile of clothes on my bed that I have some things that I'm gonna try on. because I need to take a lot of stuff to the seamstress because they're too big. I have several outfits that are brand new that I have never worn, and I don't know what I was thinking when I got them. I guess I got them. I always get something a little big because I don't like my clothes tight, and I guess I got them a little big, and I lost a good bit of weight, so now they bagging and sagging. So I can't go nowhere with no sagging clothes. So I got a number of a couple of seamstress, and I got a bag full of clothes that I need to take. I was trying on clothes yesterday, and I got a few more outfits to try on today to see if they need to be altered. So that's what I'm doing today. Y'all hit the like button for me. It's free. It don't cost you anything. I just want to see my numbers go up, and I get out there in the algorithm. If you're new viewing my channel, I'm a new content creator slash reaction channel. I've been on only 10 weeks. I am trying to get my subscriber count up, and I'm also trying to get my watch hours up. This channel is not monetized, so I'm not making any money on here, but you do have to come on in order to get to that point. But I started my channel not because to make money, because I already take care of myself, and I'm doing quite well for myself. If I do make money on here, fine. If I don't, fine. My light still will be on. I just ask that y'all participate and hit the like button if you're gonna come over and view my channel. It's the thumbs up button, or hit the three dots, or double tap the screen. Um, you can do that. If you're gonna sit here and watch me and see what I'm doing and look at me, you could be nice and hit the like button to get me out there in the algorithm. But I'm gonna only ask. I'm not gonna beg anybody. Can't I don't beg grown folks to do nothing. All I do is ask. You can either do it or not. Don't make a difference. But to the ones that have done it and is still watching, I thank you. I appreciate you for taking time out to view my channel just to hear what I'm getting ready to say, which I really don't. I told you about a little bit about what the study at church was today. Let me see. I went to the mailbox yesterday, so there's no mail in there. Yeah. So, and then I come on tonight at 8 o'clock. I'll be back tonight at 8 with a topic, and we can discuss. And that way, you can drop down in the channel, say hi, and just break the ice and engage in a conversation and what we're talking about. You're welcome at my channel, long as it's not racist, racial, derogatory, or negative. We can talk about anything, any topic that YouTube will allow us to talk about. So it's quiet in the I got a package. Oh shucks, I got a pack. I don't know why this thing cut off. I just saw it was saying reconnecting, so it did cut off for a minute or whatever. I guess. But I didn't know they deliver packages on Sundays. I got a package. One of the 4 that I've been waiting on. I got one Friday. Now I got one today. It's gonna be some disappointment, whatever it is in there. Because I know those dresses I ordered, they were running small. So Monday, I'll be at UPS returning them as they come in and reordering them. I'm gonna have to reorder them by Monday or tonight for my cruise. I'm gonna have to reorder them in order for them to come back on time. I should have known. I ordered the stuff from Temu, but I've ordered some things from Temu before, and I've gotten some good results. from them. Some things are hit or miss, so I'm not gonna count them out. Because yesterday the dresses that I tried on in the store, they so thinly made and cheaply made, and they want to put a high price on them, and then they were ugly. So I didn't come out the store with anything because I didn't like them. Thank you, Janice. I sure do appreciate that. Marcelly Diaz, look like you want to say Diaz or Diaz. Thank you for coming over. Hit the like button. Don't be saying nothing ugly because I will block you. Hey, Adrian. How you doing? Welcome over. Okay, I said Lady K. I say Janice, Adrian. And thank you, Janice, for watching the replays. You love my comedy. What comedy? Have you seen it in my shorts or my lives? Marcella? That's Marcella. Okay. Have you been coming on watching my lives, Marcella? Is that what you're talking about? That's funny? Cause I don't be telling no jokes. I just be telling stories, and be stories, real stories about me or things that didn't happen. And I just happen to just laugh about it. Why not? Laugh to keep from crying. Oh, y'all, I made it home. I'm just gonna sit in here and talk to y'all for a spell. Yeah. Hit the like button as you come over. I'll be back on at 8 o'clock as well. Um, so y'all be looking for me. I'm gonna post it, and then just in case you don't see the post, I'll try to post around 7 o'clock or something like that. That I'll be on at 8. But if you don't see me, see a post from me, just click on, click on me, find me, and click on me to see uh, if I'm on. Y'all have any particular topics y'all want me to talk on tonight, or get something started? You can always do that as well. Give me a topic to speak on, and we can engage in it whenever you feel like it, or y'all feel like y'all want to talk about something. I know most of y'all come over, y'all engage, but a lot of y'all just like to watch me and listen to me. I don't know if y'all like the sound of my voice or what. Some say they do. Some say they just like to hear me talk. So, now this lipstick getting matted up on my lips. Y'all that's coming in, can you hit the like button? Can you double tap the screen? Or hit the thumbs up button, please? I would greatly appreciate it. I done had so many people come in and out, in and out, in and out. I'm Classy Lady, just in case you need to know who I am. This is my channel that you're watching. I just had y'all to ride home with me from church. Had a good church service, so now I'm home. Today for my dinner, I got a T-bone steak, which I'll probably eat today and tomorrow, because it's not a little steak. It's a medium steak, but it's a thick one. It's a real thick T-bone steak, so I know I won't eat all of it today. I'll eat half today and half tomorrow. I'm baking a potato. It's kind of a large potato, so I eat half of that today, half tomorrow. And then for my vegetable, I did a cucumber and tomato salad, and I put some, and it's with raspberry vinaigrette. Seasoned it, and it's with raspberry vinaigrette. And then I'll be drinking apple juice because I gave up sodas for Lent. So that's a good thing. I gave up sodas. So that's gonna be my dinner today. Um, and I'll be just trying on clothes to see what fit and what don't fit. See what goes back uh, to where I got it from, and then the others that I do have, I will be taking it to a seamstress on by Wednesday to get the clothes taken up, because those are brand new outfits that uh, are too large, and they don't look good at all. And I don't care how you look at it. If they too big, and they some the pants are the wide, real wide legs, and I mean, it's just so much material down at the bottom that I could cut some of it off and make a baby outfit with it, a matching outfit. So they definitely need to be uh, hemmed and taken in. So that's what I'll be doing this week as well. Preparing myself for my cruise. Yeah. So y'all that's coming in, can you hit the like button or double tap the screen so that my numbers will move and go up? I can't see who you are, so it'd be nice to y'all do that. Hey, LaMonica, how you doing? Good afternoon. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good day. I was just chit chatting with everybody. I was just coming from had them to ride with me from church, and I got home and I see a package. Hey Marilyn, how you doing? Hope y'all having a good day. Y'all cooking anything good today, or should I say, what are you cooking at all? Make sure y'all hit the like button before y'all forget. I've been having people come in and out, and they just refuse to hit the like button. I guess it's gonna cost them something. Just, people just be hateful for no reason. They come over here and they look at you for a minute or two, and then you ask them to hit the like button and they won't do it. So you can't beg them. All you can do is ask. Yeah. So y'all cooking anything good today? Y'all care to share what you're cooking? How's y'all weather where you at? It's gonna be a pretty day here. It kind of look cloudy, but I think it's gonna be actually a pretty day today. Uh, we're supposed to be getting some cold weather coming in. I see the trees kind of blowing and the birds are chirping. Whew. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but I do know, I can't remember. I think today it's gonna be a little warm, and then Monday and Tuesday is supposed to get, the temperatures are supposed to drop. So Texas weather is so funny. It could be 40 degrees in the morning and 80 degrees by the afternoon, by 12 noon. So you go dressed in your boots and your jackets, and your ladies may have blazers or sweater dresses and things, and then by the time they go to lunch, it's so hot you be wanting to tear those clothes off. Hi Iona, how you doing? You doing okay today? Glad you could stop by. Oh, you going to your son's house? Hey, that's good. It's always good when somebody else do the cooking. Oh, wait a minute. Who got some spaghetti? Some sketty. Hey, Mo Better. Ooh, fried fish and spaghetti. Ooh, that sounds good. Every time I cook spaghetti, I have to call my brother and daddy. They come and clean the pots out. When I cook it, I get mine out, and then I tell them, y'all have at it. Y'all, it's between y'all who gonna get what. And if they come at the same time, one looking to see if the other one got more spaghetti than they do. So I just let them have at it. I'll tell them, hey, I got some spaghetti, and they coming. They coming. If they don't come the same day, they'll come the next day, because they say it tastes better the next day. But my thing is, if it sits a little bit, it tastes good. So that sounds good. Normally people do, if they don't do fried fish, they'll do fried chicken. And you know what else I like with spaghetti? And if I had some fried chicken, if I took the time out to do it, some cornbread. So you know I'm Southern. I love some cornbread. I don't. I will eat yeast rolls or the Hawaiian rolls or the rolls you put in the oven, but I don't just have to have those. If I had a choice, I would have cornbread. I love cornbread, especially with how some people make it and put the honey and butter on top. I don't do that, but I would like to. I would like to do that. And my cousins now, we got a joint chat and they texting. Oh well, you know what? I hope you feel better. Um, Thank you. And believe it or not, I always pray for everybody. A general prayer, whether you sick, you shut in. So I did pray for you today, and I hope those prayers reach you, and I hope you feel better. And I will be praying for you. I hope you feel better. Because nobody likes to be under the weather, but you know, it helps. Mo better, you don't like cornbread? Oh, you say, yep, you like cornbread. Yeah, I like it. I love it. Yes, I love some cornbread. I haven't learned how to make it by scratch yet, but I think I could because I know the ingredients, but I don't really know the measurements, so I would have to play with it. I would have to play with it trying to make it from scratch. You know, when you get some older people and you ask them for their recipes, they be like, well, I don't really measure it. Or, you know, depending on how much you make, and you put a cup in and a cup of flour, a cup of cornmeal, and I know you got to use baking soda. Is it baking soda? No, it's baking powder. The one in the little white can. I know which one I'm talking about. And your sugar and your milk and stuff. But, you know, they don't give you the correct measurements as to what you put in, you know, how much you put. You know what? I've never had fried corn on the cob, but that sure sound good. You gonna have to put that in there. See how you saying just throw it in the bowl? That's what most of the people would say. Just put it in the bowl and look and see how much sugar. You know, I ain't worried about the sugar because I would want it sweet anyway. But I would want to make sure I got the flour and the cornmeal and the baking soda to make it rise. I don't want no flat cornbread to make it rise. And like I said, I would have I got the sugar down and the milk. Oh, and the eggs. Yeah, I will put the eggs in there first and then add milk as it get, you know, not so thick. Yeah. But yeah, I own how do you do fried corn? I've never had fried corn. Or fried corn on the cob. I've never had that. And that sounds good. And I keep corn on the cob, and I may do that one day. So you're gonna have to tell me about that. Or it could be today. I might put that corn on the cob in there with that cooking that steak. I sure may. I got the little corn on the cob. I don't have the big ones or the one that you shuck. I ain't did that like they say shuck the corn on the cob since I was little with my grandmother. That's how we would eat corn. You'd have to take it and shuck it and get all the everything off of it and clean it off real good. And sometimes she would cut it and then make, you know, corn and put a little tomato paste in there, or she would make regular corn and cream style corn together. I don't like cream style corn, but she would make it together, and my family loves the cream style corn and the regular corn together and mix it up and season it. They love that, but I don't. I just like regular corn, either corn, buttered corn, and now I'll put onions and bell pepper in mine because I do like seasoning like that, and butter. and salt and pepper or whatever seasoning I have. I put that like that, and then the corn on the cob when I'm boiling that. I like it to be buttery, and I do put salt and pepper. I know some people don't, but I like salt and pepper and whatever seasoning I can get in there. Okay, so you fry it and bake under cornbread mix. Okay, so you put the cornbread mix, make the cornbread mix, and then dip the corn in there. Are you talking about deep frying it? Are you talking about deep frying it in a lot of grease I own it? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you calling fried corn? Cause I can do that. That's easy. Make a cornbread mix and dip it in there, and then fry it in some deep grease. If that's what you're talking about, oh, okay. I might have to try that. Oh, okay. So Google the recipe because you probably do yours different. Sometimes when I do Google and I'm looking for food, and Google, sometimes they put all this extra stuff that really is not necessary to me. Sometimes they put a lot of extra stuff, you know, like frying the chicken. They might got this in the batter and that and then in the season and all that. Some of that, like now they start do a lot of cooking with the Worcestershire sauce. We growing up and my parents and people they didn't use all that Worcestershire sauce and stuff and everything and paprika. Paprika don't have no really no taste to it because I tasted it. It's just for color because uh, you started doing paprika with you would use paprika on devil eggs a lot, and it would add a little color, a little touch of color. Now, every time you look around, people they frying chicken, they frying fish, paprika in this, paprika in that, anything, everything is paprika. I say paprika ain't nothing but something that changes colors. When you cooking and you put it in there, it don't do nothing but change the color of things. It doesn't have any taste. So I'm not sure why people do that. You know, when we was growing up, they just used salt and pepper. If they had garlic, they used it, or they ain't too much having no onion powder or nothing like that. So people do things different these days and add all this extra stuff, and that discourages me from using some people's recipes because they it's too much stuff they use, too much stuff, unnecessary stuff when making a recipe. Half of the stuff they use could be cut out. So that's why I just try to go by memory and what I think it should taste like or something like that. But some of these recipes is too much of stuff. And then I'm pretty sure in the fried corn they probably tell you to put some paprika in the batter. And that don't do nothing. Like I say, it don't do nothing but change the color of it. That's it. That is it. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna get off of here in a few minutes too, cause I got a package on the porch. Come back. I'll be back on at 8 o'clock. So come back and see me and talk with us. And then you say pour the batter over the corn and bake it. Honestly, I don't cook anymore. Oh, okay, you don't cook anymore. I understand that. Especially if you just cooking for yourself, because it can be uh quite a lot, and you end up eating what you cook, even though you try to cook smaller portions of meal of food. It makes I can't. It's always a big portion. And like I say, with spaghetti, I cook spaghetti. I have to call my brother and daddy and tell them to bring their own bowl and y'all come and have at it because it makes I can't make a small batch. I always make a lot. So they I always call them. And then I do something else with called okra and tomato. Uh, I cook okra and with tomato sauce, and I put sausage, shrimp, and I'll even throw chicken in there. And then if I have some crab legs, I throw that in there. So that's almost uh It's almost like a gumbo. It's not as thick as a gumbo, but if I would thin it out, that's what that is. That's what you would end up having. But it just be with the tomato gravy. But most people make it the other gravy from with the roux, the brown roux, and that's how they make uh gumbo. And like I said, with that, they be putting all unnecessary seasonings in there. I was growing up, my parents and grandparents, they ain't put all that stuff in there. They put the basic thing, the Holy Trinity, the the onions and the celery. And then, they would cook with the okra, and then you did the a lot of time growing up you only had shrimp and sausage. No, you only had chicken and sausage. Yeah, chicken and sausage because chicken was cheap and sausage was cheap. And then for a treat, you might have had some shrimp, but they used to use the dried shrimp a lot. So you would have some shrimp on a good day if they felt like spending the money. But we grew up on chicken and sausage in the gumbo, and then later on they added shrimp. And then now everybody want to have crabs in the gumbo, and they kill me when they be on social media and want to show the gumbo that they made. They take a spoon and push all the crabs and shrimp and stuff to the top, like it's just full of it. Probably when you let that spoon go down, that's probably all the shrimp and crab in that be in that gumbo. I say just look at them. They be trying to show off and to get that spoon and pull that stuff up, and then you got the crab and the crab hanging off the spoon, the shrimp and the sausage, and you may see a piece of chicken. Uh, but yeah, they just be showing off. I say, look at them showing off. You ain't got to do all that. Just make the gumbo, and if you got enough shrimp and crab and stuff that you want them to see, it's gonna show. But they kill me on there. Be trying to hold it so you can see all what's in there. Okay, good. But I say they don't be nothing but, like I say, perpetrating a fraud. I bet when they let that spoon go, as that's it. There ain't nothing else in there. You probably can't find a shrimp in there. But yeah, they'll do that and show off, and like they just really got so much in there. I'll be like, just look at them. And then one don't do it, they all do it. If one, especially on Facebook, if one person cook gumbo, they all want to cook gumbo and post their gumbo. If one person cooking have crawfish, everybody want to have crawfish. Go to this place and that place with crawfish. I just be laughing and cracking up. I just say, boy, and they be knowing each other, so I say they just probably be in competition with one another, trying to see who gonna do what. But yeah, if you see one with crawfish, the other one got it. If you see one with some Hennessy and a glass on the table like they taking a shot, you can rest believe you go down and somebody got a bottle of Grey Goose and they shot bottle, they little shot glass. Or somebody showing all of that, I'd be like, boy, I tell you, boy, the competition out here is unreal, and the things that people do is so unreal. But yeah, it'd be so funny when you just watch people and stuff. I was at church and I was talking. This young guy, he's in an organization at church, and he had to wear a suit. And I wanted to compliment him. I say, you look so handsome in your suit. I say, you ought to wear a suit more often. And he hate wearing a suit. He didn't want to be in that. He just liked the exercise clothes, like the basketball clothes and the muscle shirts and stuff like that. Because if he come and it's an event at church, that's how he's dressed. And boy, he was just fidgeting. He couldn't wait to get that suit off. I said he probably got to change of clothes in the car. It was just so funny. But I kept complimenting him. I say, you look handsome. You ought to wear a suit more often. And then he was talking about his mama. They don't give him enough freedom. And I say, how old are you? He say, I'm 16. I say, freedom to do what? Where to hang out with my friends? I say, well, it's probably a reason why your mama don't let you go out and hang out with your friends. It depends on what kind of friends you have. And I told him, I said, uh, I said, you can't even say what went on in church today. So me and this other girl was quizzing him, and he like, I say, see, you can't even pay attention in church. How you gonna go somewhere? I say, y'all just want to go in these malls and terrorize these stores and cause havoc, uh, watching little girls talking loud. I say, doing all kind of things. I say, that's all y'all want to do. So he was just saying that his mom don't give him no freedom. And she say, well, freedom to do what? She say, you I didn't hear it, but they said a group of people was at the rodeo, and then I guess they just tried to start a trend. They took out running. They took out running, and so they had the crowd running. You know, people could have got trampled over. I mean, they didn't hear it wasn't from no gunfire or nothing. So I don't know if somebody stole something and they took out running, and then, well, I know black folks when you see so many people running, you just take out running too and go in the direction they going to away from whatever it is, and then when you get so far, you be like, what we running for? You know, that's how we do. You ain't gonna stand around and just see. You see a bunch of people running your way, you gonna run too. Cause you want to get out the way. You don't know what's going on. Maybe one of the animals got loose or something. Who knows? But they said that it caused a little chaos because a group of people started running, and then so more people they saw them running, so they started running too. So I say that's crazy. And then I told the young guy, I say, that's probably was your friends that went to the rodeo. He said, because they went to the rodeo last night. I said, it probably was your friends that caused that havoc at the rodeo, running, just running and causing people panic. And people don't know what you're running for. So they see a crowd going and they going to run too. Talking about, nah, that wasn't my friends. I say, you don't know because you wasn't there. I say, you don't know what they did at the rodeo. Their parents let them loose. Sometimes you let y'all loose and y'all get too much freedom. Then next thing you know, your parents is getting a phone call to pick you up at the jailhouse. And then the first thing you say is, I didn't do nothing, mama. I would that was so and so. When they ask you who did it, you don't want to say nothing because you don't want to snitch on your friend. Well, honey, let me tell you. If I was with somebody one time and I snitched, I'm not getting in trouble for nobody else. I done had enough whoopings growing up. Yeah, perpetrating a fraud. Yeah, that's an old term, so you know. Yeah, I'm not getting in trouble for nobody else. You do the crime, you gonna do the time by yourself. I'm not getting in trouble for nobody. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, that's not me. Like I said, I done got enough whippings growing up. So, I ain't gonna take the fall for nobody. It's too many stupid people that take the fall. I ain't gonna tell on my friend. I ain't gonna tell. You get me back there, I'm gonna sing like Tweety Bird. Tweety, 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 tweety. I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna say everything that need to be said. That's what I'm gonna do. I ain't getting in trouble for nobody at all. Well, y'all, I didn't talk to y'all, and it's approaching an hour. And I am going to get off this live. And I thank y'all for riding home with me from church. I thank y'all for listening to me, for me talking about whatever and rambling at some time. I appreciate y'all. I would like for y'all make sure you hit the like button going out. If you're new to my channel and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. I am a new content creator, reaction channel. I'm 10 weeks in. I do have over 200 video lives and shorts posted. And my lives are titled. This one is not titled yet. I will title it when I get in the house. Um, and basically, it's just a ride along from church. Um, but yeah, consider subscribing to my channel. And I normally come on at 8 o'clock. And this was like I said, ride along. I'll do plenty of these. But yeah, come back tonight at 8 o'clock and we'll discuss some things. If you have a topic you want to talk about, drop it down in the channel. If you don't, or you can leave a message. If you do, you can leave a message or just come back, and whatever we talking about, feel free to just do the little wave sign if you're new and you haven't said anything to break the ice, and so that you'll feel comfortable dropping down in my chat. Long as it's not anything derogatory, racial, or insulting, you're welcome. You're welcome, welcome, welcome. So with that being said, classy lady, we'll see y'all later.